good people of the internet. Just having a bit of a fun video here, but we thought we'd do an alternator load test on my van. And I'll explain what we've got here. This is a PTC heater, and basically an electronic heater from out of a Mercedes E-Class, is it?
Yeah.
So this thing is capable of drawing probably 100 amps, probably more actually.
It's definitely at least 80 amps, I would say.
80 amps.
For.
Yeah.
It draws more current based on how cool this is.
Yeah, so if this element is cold...
This is a really powerful servo fan that I put on it. That draws something like 6 amps itself. Doesn't cover the whole thing, but...
No, it'll do the job.
It'll do the job. These things self-regulate, so if they get too hot, the current just comes down on them.
Quite nice.
But, yeah, just hooked up to the battery. Clamp meter there to see that this is the lead going to the alternator.
Yeah, that's clamped around the lead going, running from the alternator up to the battery. Now you'll think, why has he got the red going to the black? It's because for some reason on these the wiring is
the ground,
the opposite way around. And these PTC heaters can be run in reverse anyway. They're not sensitive to voltage as far as I know anyway.
This one seems to be. I don't know if it's something to do with the control circuitry, but I wired it up the wrong way to begin with and it just wouldn't draw current.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
I've run them before and
yeah, it only draws it this way.
They're just thingy.
I think it's something to do with controls in here, because there is a little connector there.
Oh, I see.
But anyway.
Well, anyway, let's get on with it. So basically when we hook it up, the fan spins and this heater element comes on. So we're currently at 30 amps there, it's upside down, but it's at 30 amps, 29, as the battery slowly charges up. And we're on tick over, if you want to kick it on and have a listen. So 105 amps, drawing from the alternator.
And you can hear the engine bog down.
And the engine does bog down. Right, poor little... Let's do it again. There's some amp draw that is from that alternator. Yeah, you can hear the engine. It's like when you kick the aircon on, that is. Just shows how much current the aircon takes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, from an engine, how much power should I say? Horsepower. Impressive!
So we've actually got this heater, or I got this heater, to put on the Iveco. Because it's not got a PTC heater, so in the cold weather you have to wait for your engine to warm up before the heat will come through the blowers. This fits perfectly in the little air box, so as long as you don't have it on recirculate, it'll pull all the air in and warm it up past this. And we've upgraded that to, I think it's 180 or 190 amp alternator.
Yeah. Nice and beefy.
24 volt ones on it as well.
It's a twin alternator setup on that. We've got a 12 volt and a 24 volt alternator. The 24 volt's going to power a leisure system in the back, and the 12 volt alternator is just, well, it was the same price as the normal one, so we just thought we may as well buy the one that chucks out the most amps. An alternator that doesn't produce as have as much load going through it should technically last a bit longer. So yeah, we thought, why the hell not?
So it was the same price, and the one needed replacing, like you say.
As far as I know, the alternator on this is the original one to the van. I don't think it's ever been replaced. It's possible it's been replaced. It looks a bit of a different colour. But yeah. Stop straining my electrical system. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that's holding the throttle at the same position and then putting this on.
Load, man. What does the amps go to?
Wow.
That is so current, that is. Quite impressive.
Safe to say, I think your alternator's still pretty decent.
I definitely think it'll survive multiple light bars on the roof rack. And my new belt's obviously taking the strain quite well. That's nice. I had to get that. It's a custom sized belt for this. It's a standard, obviously, size, but custom to this van. Because I retrofitted air conditioning to this thing. So, quite fun. Quite fun indeed. Quite fun. All new radiators in the front. 3 of them. Intercooler, condenser, and the main coolant radiator. Aye, well, that's about it really. Thanks for watching. We thought you'd just show you this. It's quite an interesting bit of a video. And yeah, definitely recommend getting one of these things. For,
also, if you want one of these, you just search electric heater matrix is what most people list them as on eBay. Or whatever auction site you want to use.
Of course.
This one set me back £9 with postage. And I obviously just put this fan on it, so
as you can tell, it's
because they never break. There's not much of a market for them.
Yeah.
But they're really good to retrofit in any camper, to be honest. If you just need quick electrical heat, just don't run them without an alternator because they will drain your battery in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's it. Make it so they only come on when the engine comes on. But wow, what a bit of kit. Quite impressive. You can actually see in this one the PTC elements inside. The little white bits. It's still quite toasty hot, that is. Cool stuff. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. I just wish I could fit one of these to my van, but all my intakes are here for me, cabin air. And I want to fit pollen filters to it, but I can't.
You'll find a way.
Ah, there'll be a way.
One day.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, people. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.